Dr. Nick Araza here, speaking to you from Santa Barbara Family Chiropractic about how to squat. Okay, so one of the most fundamental human movements, important it can help in everything that you do functionally, and it's actually one of the biggest reasons that people can no longer live independently. Is if you can't squat, you end up going into assisted living centers or things like that. So, best time to prevent that is now. Start squatting now. It actually takes. Don't be hard on yourself in the beginning, because it can take up to 3 to 5 years to get a really, really good squat, okay? Because the tissues have to lengthen, and they only lengthen through repetition, 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 okay? So a couple of squats a day, does that sound like a big deal? No, but if you do them every day for the rest of your life, we're talking about hundreds of thousands of squats, which makes a huge impact on 2 80-year-olds. One who's done hundreds of thousands, which is really only like 10 or 20 or 30 a day, versus someone who didn't do any, right? What's that take? About a minute of their life every day versus that 1 minute not wasted, or not used, sorry. So the things in health, a lot of them are easy to do. They're also easy not to do, okay? To quote Jim Rohn. Okay, so how to do the squat. We want to start, if you're new to the squat, you want to make sure you do this with a chair behind you, because you should fall backwards if you do this properly. It's gonna pull you backwards. Okay, so number one is keep your spine straight. Okay, under squat load, you want to have a straight spine. Remember how to find a good straight spine? Brace, squeeze your butt, squeeze your abs. Okay, relax this, keep this on. So that second thing is core is tight. Okay, abs are tight there, drawn in. Third, we're going to keep our knees behind our toes. There's my toes way behind. So the motion actually starts from the hips. Okay, I like to think about it as having a bag of groceries in my hands, and I got a car door that I got to close. What am I going to do? Send them back. Okay, once you do that, still got the bag of groceries, then you're going to start to squat down. Okay, so you got the chair there just in case. You're going to keep the knees behind the toes, and you're going to lower down. Weight should stay in the mid to back part of your foot. It's okay if it's in your heels, okay in the midfoot a little bit, but you really want to drive through those heels and push the earth away from you. Okay? Toes can be out somewhere between 5 and 10 degrees or so, and you want your knees to drive out as well. Okay, so from the front, really don't want to see this. That's really hard on your knees. It'll ruin your knees from squatting. Okay, so you can hurt yourself doing a squat improperly. Do it right, it'll strengthen your knees. Okay, so no, yes, okay, and down. Okay, so we've got this. It's okay to hinge at the hips, okay? It's okay. You want to keep your eyes straight ahead. Look at my spine here. It's still nice and straight even though I'm hinging at the hips. And the goal is eventually, after the tissues have lengthened, you're going to be able to go past your knees with your hips. So this point is lower than that, while not rounding your spine. Really big no-no, even if you don't feel pain with this, is to round your low back. Don't do that. Tucking under really hard, it takes that L5 disc and goes. How many times can you do that? You can probably do 1,000 more, but eventually you're gonna too many, and you're gonna go down in pain like I did. Okay, so what else do we need to talk about? Got that, got that. 3 to 5 years, we got that. Okay, we really recommend doing 30 a day, every day, forever. Okay, so that might sound like a lot in the beginning. It might be to a chair. It might be to a chair with a pillow. That's okay wherever you're at. And you're just going to go up and down. Up and down. Okay, and just build up. You know, maybe start with 10, maybe start with 20, maybe start with 5. Just work up, work lower. Keep that spine straight. If anything hurts while doing a squat, which you think is doing proper, tell us. That usually means you got tissue that we got to mash, you need an adjustment in a certain area or joint, or something around your technique is off, because a squat should not hurt. Okay? It should make you feel strong, healthy, and it really will help every area, moving couches, lifting things, picking up groceries, whatever that is, kids, all of it. Squats are key. Okay, so remember, health is freedom, and these are part of that.